Hi there, Wombat here. Do you know when you're flicking through your streaming services and you don't know what to watch and you come across a movie and you think, okay, this looks okay, and you start watching it and then it goes completely left field? Well, I've got a story about a movie I watched last night that I was watching with my partner. We did not expect to turn into the movie that it did. I'm going to give you a bit of a rundown. There'll be maybe a little bit of spoilers here and there, but you need to check this movie out. It's called The New Kids, and it's on Tubi. I will put a link down in the description for the trailer and where you can watch it. Now, the movie is an 80s movie. It's a mid-80s movie, and it's got a sort of well-known cast. I mean, probably most well-known actors are in there is Laurie Loughlin from Full House. I think that's how you said the name. And, of course, James Spader, who was in a bunch of movies, and, of course, is The Blacklist on TV. Either way, it's not a bad movie. Right. Now, I'll give you an idea of the plot, and then we'll break down why this film just surprised the hell out of us and just took us on this roller coaster ride. It was just crazy. So the plot is when Abby and Lauren McWilliams, parents John and Mary Beth, are killed in an accident. They are sent to live with their Uncle Charlie and Aunt Faye in a small town of Glenby, Florida. Charlie and Faye own a small amusement park which is attached to a gas station. The amusement park is like Christmas Land or something like that. It's really crazy looking. But, you know, the kids make do. But anyway, I'm not, like I said, there's some spoilers here, but like I said, in the first 5-10 minutes, these kids lose their parents in a car crash, and so they've got to move over to the uncle's place. Lauren and Abby do not have much trouble making friends at their new school because, you know, they're nice kids, they're popular kids. Lauren starts dating a local sheriff's daughter, while Abby begins seeing a guy named Mark. Now, Mark is played by a young Eric Stoltz as well. He's in this movie as well. The brother and sister set on their new life, helping Charlie renovate the amusement park. That's their uncle. However, trouble arises when Lauren sees a guy harassing Abby in the cafeteria at school. Mark tells Lauren and Abby that the thug is Eddie Dutura, I think, is it? Dutra, or something. He's got a weird name, and that's characters played by James Spader. A drug-addicted teenager who heads a gang as bad as he is, with Gideon Walters, Mooney Gorda, and Joe Bob. Now, these guys are really messed up. These guys who harass this poor girl and her brother, Lauren and Abby. Now, the stuff that they do in this movie, this is where it gets really crazy, right? We're watching this movie, in the first 10 minutes, it starts off a little bit sad. Like, you know, okay, oh my God, the parents died, these poor kids. And then they're moving with their uncle and aunt to this amusement park and doing it up. So we think it's going to be basically like a teen drama. But then again, they're getting harassed by these pieces of crap at the school. And all hell breaks loose. And I've never seen so much cruelty towards these students. Like, these guys are real lowlifes. There's arson involved. There's cruelty. There's some warning. There is some legit serious moments in here where there's some cruelty to animals. Like, I was looking it up and I was thinking, oh my God, did they actually legit kill some animals in this movie? Because it looks so real. And these guys traumatize these poor kids, and especially the girl, the daughter, the young girl, Abby. And James Spader, he's really good at playing really pieces of crap, but this is his worst. He's at his worst in this movie. Like, the stuff they do to some people in this movie is legit borderline fucked up. It's really messed up. But like I said, we're watching this movie and we're expecting it to be like a teen drama, maybe some comedy, maybe like a thriller. It starts to build up into a thriller because we think, oh yeah, they're going to get teased and stuff, and maybe they're going to fight. And it goes from that. It does start off that way, and then it goes complete. Like, the last 30 minutes, like 30, 20 minutes, is complete horror. It's like complete brutal horror. And I won't tell you what happens at the end, but I don't want to tell you. But it just goes from young teen drama with a little bit of romance, a little bit of a thriller, and then full-blown 80s slasher horror in the last 25 to 30 minutes. It is absolutely a freaking crazy movie. And so me and my partner were sitting there watching it because we've been watching a lot of movies on Tubi, and there's some really great movies on there you need to check out. But this movie shocked us. It really legit shocked us because it was made in 1985, and the stuff that they did in here, like, wow, there was some pretty brutal stuff. And there was a lot of blood and guts and gore. But then I looked at the write-up on who did this movie, and then I should have known. So it's directed by Sean S. Cunningham, who is obviously done the Friday the 13th franchise. You know, he's done Friday the 13th, so I should have known. But I tell you what, it's a legit, really good film. If you're looking for something, because like I said, I love the 80s. I love 80s movies, and Tubi does not disappoint with the movies that they have on there. They have some great 80s films, and a lot of 80s films that I didn't even see when I was growing up. So if you're looking for something really different and something that's got a bit of everything, you got thriller, you got a bit of teen drama, and then full-blown freaking horror, then this movie is for you. I really do recommend The New Kids on Tubi, right? Now, when the movie came out, the budget was around $6 million. It didn't make much. But like I said, I never even heard about this movie. And like I said, I grew up watching a lot of movies, but I've never heard about it. But I tell you what, the standouts was definitely James Spader. James Spader is an effing standout in this movie. Like, he just oozes creepy piece of shit guy. He is a piece of shit in this movie. Major piece of shit. And Laurie Lolan, I think that's how you say her name. She was great in this too. Like, she plays that really sweet, petite, teeny girl from the 80s. She was really, really, really sweet. And you feel for her because she's getting chased by these pieces of shit. You really do feel for her. And her brother, who's played by Shannon Presby, or I think it's his name, he was okay. He was serviceable. I don't think he had much of an acting career, but he was okay. Eric Stoltz has a very small role as the boyfriend of Laurie's character, Abby. What is with Laurie Lolan? She doesn't age. And Eric Stoltz has had like a small role in that. He's got a really bad fucking 80s haircut. But also there's a brief appearance by Tom Atkins. If you're a horror fan, you'll know who Tom Atkins is. He's basically the dad. But like I said, there's some spoilers here and there that I said, but it's not really a spoiler if you sort of like watch the first 10 minutes of it, I guess. You know exactly what happens. But like I said, I really, really enjoyed this film. If you're looking for a 80s slasher horror movie, well, like I said, it doesn't start off that way. It builds up to it. There's a lot of tension in the movie, and it's done right. It's done really, really well. And that's one thing that Sean S. Cunningham has done really well with these movies. He knows how to build tension in a film. And he does it. I think this is one of his better ones, to be honest. This is really, really good. Because you just don't know where this movie's going. And like I said, the last 25 to 30 minutes, it becomes a full-fledged freaking horror movie. But the ending too, like, surprised me. Like, I want you guys to watch this movie and tell me what you think. Watch the movie. Let me know what you think. I want to show you the trailer of this movie. Now, I haven't seen the trailer, so I don't know what the trailer might give away a bit more. So the movie was also called Striking Back as well. So it's called The New Kids in Australia, but it was also called Striking Back depending where you live, okay? So this is the trailer. I'll turn it down a little bit. They are brother and sister alone. That's the brother. That's the sister. So they're going back to their uncle. So the parents are dead. So the trailer even ruins them. You know, tells you what's going to happen. Trying to make it in a new town. And so these are the punk kids who give him and his sister they're these kids. They're not even kids. They're pieces of shit. Check out James Spader's shirt. And he's pretty young back here. He must have been like early 20s, like 22, 23. But he is a piece of crap in this movie. There's young Eric Stoltz there. Look at this guy. Bang. But yeah, this movie, like, I'd never seen the trailer till now. So this is the movie trailer. I didn't even see the movie trailer. We went straight and watched the movie. Also, there's some great stunts in this movie. Like, there's some really cool stunts in this film. So it's called Striking Back in other countries, but it's also called... Okay, but yeah, anyway, that's the New Kids, aka Striking Back. But like I said, please let me know if you've seen it. If you've seen it or you haven't seen it, if you want something creepy and scary, or you're like me, a hopeless fanatic of the 80s, then go and check out that movie. Either way, thank you for watching. I really appreciate you guys watching the videos that we're doing right here. And like I said, I like to mix it up. And please feel free to hit that like and hit the, or even the dislike. It's still a reaction, and subscribe and share the videos. Either way, thank you for your support. Wombat out. Much love.